the platform we have with Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. A lot of people don't understand the effect we're having. I mean, that's what's blowing me away. I mean, this is history. We are standing in the crossroads of history. We can take on the New World Order. We can get a reprieve like Nineveh with Jonah. But the phony, bought and paid for churches under the faith-based initiative, tens of billions a year, under federal control, are telling people, stand down to corruption, stand down to tyranny. Obama's basically God. They told their people Bush was basically of the Lord. Well, we posted what they teach in the sermons. Protestant, Catholic, doesn't matter. All federally written. The clergy response teams, now mandatory service, passing the House, going to the Senate. It's all happening. And the biggest threat we face is the pulpit prostitutes, as Pastor Butch Paul calls them, that are up there neutralizing the American people and people of the world, telling them to stand down, that you're not your job to stand up to evil, that it's not your job to fight corruption, that it's not your job to be involved. What's up, Rob? You got news for me? What's up?
I talked to his wife. He's in the bathroom.
You talked to his, let's get the state police officer on at 40 after if he can do it.
Yeah,
After I talk to the VFW guy.
Do we have any way to disguise his voice at all? He's worried, what we should say is he's from California.
Okay. Well, we're on air right now. You know that. So we're having an open discussion right now. It's all right. Hey, it doesn't matter. The main thing is he sent us that letter he wanted us to publish. That's what they'll catch him, find out who he is with. Okay? So let's just get the Missouri officer on. Okay? But let's do it now. And just tell him, it's his First Amendment right to talk about what he thinks of this. And we'll just leave it at that. Okay? Just he said he'd do it. Just get him on. Okay, thanks. This is the Battle Command Station here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the headquarters of the resistance. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. And the establishment knows that's why they're engaging in all this covert demonization of us. But we just called. His wife's there. He just got off a shift, and he was in the shower. You got both of them ready? Then get the Missouri State Trooper on. Okay? Twist his arm. He was ready to do it a couple days ago, and I didn't know that he was ready. And now I don't want any cold feet here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. There's so much. This is all incredible. After we cover all that, I'm going to get into Senator Dodd admits adding bonus provision to stimulus package. Now in Bloomberg, he's blaming the Obama administration for it. Well, they're both guilty. He put it in the bill, the Obama deception crowd, the Obama administration put it in the executive order. It's all in my film, The Obama Deception. We finger who did it. And then they're claiming they're fighting these CEOs and all these bonuses. All right, stay with us. We'll talk about them wanting to reduce the health care for the troops. When we get back, I'm Alex Jones. This is the GCN Radio. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. I've told you for a long time it's important to be self-sufficient, and today that's more important than ever. We need to be independent, and food and water is the key. You'll never have to stand in a bread line if you have your own bread. You'll never have to go to the Superdome and beg for FEMA to take care of your family in any emergency if you simply prepare. No one is going to take care of your family in the final equation but you. You know eFoodsDirect.com is still able to ship storable food that's safe from E. coli, salmonella, genetic alteration, or Chinese imports, and they do it at almost half the cost of last year's grocery prices. Call 1-800-409-5633 or on the web, go to eFoodsDirect.com. Visit eFoodsDirect.com and look over the fine list of high-quality, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods they have to offer. Watch the free videos. Look at their online catalog. Or give them a call at 1-800-409-5633. Again, 800-409-5633 or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com. Take action today. The first step is getting storable food.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascist.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. the people strike back.
Spring is here, growing season. The economy is not getting any better. In fact, it's getting worse. Think about it. At this rate, how will your life be in a month or even a year? Maybe you've been putting things off, but the time to act is now. You need to get your seeds before it's too late. At organicaseed.com, you'll find one of the largest online selections of heirloom seeds, survival seed packs, as well as the giant vegetable seed collections that can feed you and your family for years. Grow your very own fresh vegetables, wheatgrass, fruits, herbs, rice, tea, coffee, and tobacco. With detailed growing guides available to you at no charge, you can maximize your harvest and investment. And the best part? All orders ship within 24 hours. So head over to organicaseed.com. That's ORGANICA seed.com. Organicaseed.com today.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
Just a program note. We have confirmed that Limbaugh did a bunch of his show on the MIAC Missouri report demonizing conservatives and gun owners. The state police reports the feds put out demonizing conservatives. Beck did a whole hour last night on Fox on it. This story we broke last week has just gone huge. Another story that is massive comes to us from the head of the American Legion, the largest veterans association here in the United States. And the website is legion.org. They really need no introduction. We have Commander David K. Rabin on with us. He met with the president on Monday. CNN and others reported that they were saying that they wanted to basically make the troops have their own insurance and pay for their own medical care instead of going to the VA. So joining us is Commander David K. Rabin, head of the American Legion. Sir, thanks for taking time out.
I appreciate the opportunity this afternoon, sir. Thank you.
You bet. Give us some background. You're meeting with the president, and now it looks like they're backing off.
Well, this issue really came to light about 3 weeks ago, while some testimony was being given in front of the House Veterans Affairs Committee. We didn't expect that it was that serious an issue at that point, but we did think it was serious enough that a dozen veteran service organizations got together and jointly wrote a letter to the president opposing this idea, thinking that maybe it wouldn't go very much farther. But then we were all invited to a meeting at the White House last Monday afternoon, and that's when we discovered that this truly was a serious proposal. The administration, and at that meeting was the president himself, his chief of staff, Rahm Emanuel, VA Secretary Eric Shinseki, and a representative from the Office of Management and Budget. At that meeting, they told us that they had identified $540 million that they thought could be recouped back into the VA by billing private insurance carriers for treatment of service-connected disabilities. At that point, and I want everybody to understand that the president never threatened to cut off treatment. This was simply a method of how that treatment would be paid for, whether by the government or by private insurance.
But that would certainly start a big precedent towards that, though.
It would start us down a road that we didn't want to go. The organizations all felt, every one of us, that the government has a fundamental responsibility, not just to provide that treatment, but there shouldn't be any financial burden borne by the veteran or by the veteran's family for that treatment.
Oh, yeah, they're going to raise insurance rates on them if the insurance companies learn that insuring a veteran separately, that they're going to have to pay. I mean, come on.
Insurance premiums would go up. There are annual and lifetime caps, maximums on the benefits that are paid. One of the things we're really concerned about is once that maximum benefit cap is reached, then the entire family loses their health insurance coverage for the rest of the year. Oh. And with the state of the military right now, many of our military people are married, many of them are parents, and the last thing we need to do is to have more young children out there uninsured. That's just not acceptable.
And then there's the added load of this on the entire insurance system, the type of catastrophic injuries associated with military service. As you just said, this would bankrupt the entire family's cap very quickly.
very quickly, very quickly. When you start to talk about the state-of-the-art prosthesis, and we expect state-of-the-art prosthesis for those folks that have undergone amputations, loss of limbs, those costs are very high. And then and on top of those two, there's also the effect on the employability of the veteran himself and the effect on the company if this disabled veteran is running his own small business. There's just way too many dangers here.